Alright, what's up YouTube? Ors29 here, and this video is just to let you know that I topped top 4 regionals at Roanoke, Virginia, I think, and I won this really cool mat. It's Leviathan Utopia. I got that for top 8, and then we played for top 4, which I won this pretty sexy binder. It's kind of like a monster binder, but monster binders are kind of cooler, but I like to represent. So I ran agents, and I've got my deck profile here. And if you guys are subscribed to MD Value 1, he'll have a video of my deck up too on his channel. He's a really good friend of mine, and he didn't get the chance to go, but I went with some other friends. And I've got some weird choices, but I'll explain them. So you got 3 Earth, obviously. Searches out Venus and Jupiter. Yeah, I play 1 Jupiter. 3 Shine Ball to go with the 3 Venus. People say Venus is a dead draw afterwards, but it'll get you the Venus off faster if you have 3. So the whole point is to get that as early as possible to fill your grave for Hyperion and Christia. 1 Jupiter, it's another target for Christia. It's another target for Hyperion. It's a light fairy, works with Honest, and this got me out of an awesomely bad situation. So the guy's playing plants, and he reborns my Christia at his side of the field, and I've got a Gotchi with a token or a Shine Ball on it. So I draw this guy. I top this guy. I was pretty happy. So I summon him. I banish Earth from my grave. He goes up to 26. But with Gotchi, he's at 28. So I swing on Christia. They crash. This goes to the grave. Christia goes to the top of my deck. So next turn I draw it and summon it and swing for game. So broken plays because of this guy. 3 Master Hyperion, because you have 7 targets to summon him. Light Fairy, works with Honest. Can blow up 1 or 2 cards per turn, but only once unless you have Sanctuary in the field. 2 Christias. Yes, these are supers because my dad's using the secrets, so whatever. 2 Orange Lights. I used to play Veiler, but this card is just so much more broken. I'm absolutely 100% glad that I put these in, because this stops Gladiators. This stops Maxi, which so many people sided against that deck. This deck. It's just all around broken. Stops Veiler, everything. And it works in the damage step too. So, awesome. 1 Honest, because it's honest. Junk Synchron, like I said, weird plays. But gets Shine Ball back to sync for level 5, like an Android, to gain life points back from the Venus Pay, or a Catastor to get you out of some spots. Maxi goes with Junk Synchron, and I can't think of a deck that doesn't special summon a lot, other than like anti-meta Hate or TGs. But that actually did a lot of work. I main 1, side 1. Sangan, nice ultra rare turbo pack. Searches out everything except boss monsters and this guy. People are like, why do you play that? This is the MVP of the format, I swear to you. Besides Christia, this is the best card of the format. It stops searches, it stops Earth, it stops XYZ's synchro summons, it stops everything except an inherent summon like Reborn or whatever. And I had one guy, he had this on the field, and I dropped Trag, and he really tried to tribute this for Tragodia, and he called the judge and everything. I was like, bro, this is damage step, so regardless of Thunder King's effect, you can't use it. 1 Chaos Orc, this is Ultra, traded for it at Regionals. I use 1 of each because it's nice to draw them faster, regardless if I have enough lights and darks to play them both. But it's just to get it faster. So since you can't play 2 BLS, I'd quit. Gorus for protection, because I only run one trap. 2 Trigodia, same reason. And if you have Jupiter in hand or Honest, you can discard it to take control of their Thunder King and let them deal with that problem. And he can change levels for synchros, which is absolutely insanely broken. 2 Birdman. He's just too good not to play. Because the best play that you can do is you summon Venus, you pay 15, get all your shine balls out, bounce one of the balls back to your hand to summon this guy, and then you use Venus's effect again, so you pay 2,000 to summon your shine ball. So now you've got 3 shine balls, Birdman, and a Venus, and you can sink into Trishula, you can sink into, I think, Decisive Arms. I'm not going to do the math, I don't know. But yeah, it opens up a lot of plays. And for spells, I've got Mind Control. This is pretty good since I run a lot of tuners. And you can Mind Control somebody's Sangan and then XYZ with Venus and they don't get the effect. So that's pretty broke. Reborn, Heavy, Book of Moon. I'm gonna take this out for 1 Valhalla, which once per turn, if you have no monsters on the field, you can special summon a fairy. So if you draw Valhalla and Christia first turn, you win. There's no reason you should lose unless you get Darkhold first turn. Then it's like, well, damn. But yeah, Darkhold, 3 MST, because this deck cannot make anything to stop. Like, it cannot make Naturia, Beast, and Barkion. So you need those. 3 Duality, because you need to get stuff and you don't have to special every turn. As after you're set up, you're fine. And Dust Shoot is the last trap. I think it's 41, might be 40, I'm not sure. But it worked pretty well. My 2 losses at Roanoke were to Tyree Tinsley. He won YCS Providence, so I'm not mad about that loss. And my second loss was to the guy's name's Alfonso. He played Gravekeepers, which is this deck's worst matchup, so I really wasn't too mad about that one either. And Tyree went XO, so he brought me into the top 8. I got 6th place for top 8, and then I played Gladiator Beast in top 8 to make the top 4 to get the binder. And I swear to you, that kid was cheating. He's sitting here like, say I'm the Gladiator Beast dude. He's sitting here, he's got his cards in his hand, whatever. And like during my turn, when I'm not paying attention, he'll just go like this, be like, oh, I don't need that. So he'd slide it back. And then on his turn, he would draw like this to see if it was something else that he would need. Like, that's how he got Darkhold that way and got my Hyperion off the field. But I had the nuts. I had like an Earth and the Orange Light and Sork, and I had everything. I wasn't too mad. I didn't point it out because I knew I was gonna win. But regardless, just watch out for cheaters and stuff. Cheater's gonna cheat. Side and extra. Let's see. We'll go with extra first. That's my course token. It's sexy, I know. Armory Arm, Earth, and Shine Ball. Android, gain back life points. Really easy to make 5 stars. Catastor. My only 6-star was Brio, but that's really all you need. Hyper Librarian, in case you're playing a really synchro heavy deck, and you can get him out with Junk Synchron. He gets over Catastor too, because that's a problem for this deck, obviously. Black Rose, Wyvern, which I really didn't ever use Wyvern, because every time I was going to go summon it, I had less life points, and it would screw me over, so. Ancient Fairy Dragon for Gravekeepers, to get that Necro Valley off the field. But every time I tried to synchro, he would have like a warning or some crap down. Stardust, obviously some staples, Scrap Dragon. This is for Chaos Sorcerer and Birdman. You summon it, and you can take control of a monster with the highest level. So it's highest level, it's not a target, so that's kind of broke. Most broken synchro of the format, Decisive Arms. I played a mirror match, but I never summoned it, so whatever. But he's a nice beat stick, even if it's not a light deck. 33-33. Obviously a Gotchi for Shine Balls and Leviathan. I don't play Leviair because I'm not playing the tour guide version. And there was only one game of one match that I was going to use Leviair, and I won that game anyway. So I don't need Levier. My extra deck is kind of whack, I'm not gonna lie. It's 1 Max C, because, you know, plants and agents summon Venus, they activate the effect, drop this, they end their turn, or you draw 5 cards. So either way, it's a win-win. 2 DD Crow, because Crow is just broken, absolutely broken. I want supers from the new Legendary Collection, but I don't know how much those go for. But either way, like, the one guy played Pot of Avarice, he top decked Avarice, and I was just like, Crow, and I extended the shake, and he was like, yeah, man, you got it. Yeah, Crow's broken. Kaiku, absolutely nuts. You swing on it, remove 2 cards if you do damage from the graveyard anyway, and your opponent can't remove any cards from play from the graveyard. So he's kind of like a small Necro Valley, but whatever. 2 Cyber Dragon. I sided this in against Gladiators. I really sided this in every game because people were gonna side in Thunder Kings, so I needed to have an out. Side deck Mirror Force. I honestly only sided this in against the 2 Gladiator Beast decks that I played, so I'm probably gonna take this out. You don't need it, because the only reason I side deck traps is because people are, like, in game 3, if they're a smart player, they will have realized that you're only playing 3 MST and a Dust Shoot, so they're gonna side out all their heavy storms and stuff. So that'll give you free spots since they're not gonna destroy them. Torrential, because Torrential's broke. I sided this in every game too. Transmigration Prophecy. This one's French. But same reason Crow. Just send stuff back, and you can send your own stuff back. So the guy was playing zombies, and he had a Mizuki and a Glow Bulb in the grave. He attempted Glow Bulb, so he milled one, and I flipped this and threw Mizuki and Glow Bulb back. And since Glow Bulb wasn't negated, it was just sent back, he couldn't use the effect the rest of the duel. So that was pretty broke. Mind Crush. Jeff, if you comment on this card, I swear to God, I'll kill you. You flip this, call a card, and if it's in their hand, they discard all copies. If it's not, you randomly discard one. But I can't think of any deck that doesn't search. You should always know 1 card in your opponent's hand. So that's kind of nice. And especially if you get Dust Shoot. If you get Dust Shoot in this first turn, you better not lose. Dust Shoot, send the monster back. Whatever you don't like, flip that, send that back to the grave too. 2 Smashing Ground, because I have no outs to Christia, which I needed to side in Volcanic Queen. It's like the mini Lava Golem, so that's broke too. Breaker for Gravekeepers. 1900 when he comes out, and he can break any spell or trap card, so that's nice. And I really like this card. Elector. He's a 6-star, so I can synchro with Earth. So if your opponent controls 2 or more of the face-up monsters with the same attribute, you special summon this card. And once per turn, you can target 1 face-up card on the field, and the effect is negated. So if they're playing Gravekeepers and they flipped Spy last turn, and they get Recruiter or whatever, I can special summon this, call Necro Valley, and I can just go off with Hyperion, BLS. I can remove everything from the grave if I want. So I special summon him, call Necro Valley, go off, and then I can sync for 8. So that's broke. And the last card was Chimera Tech, because I sided in the Cyber Dragons, just in case I played Karakuri or some crap. But yeah, that's the deck that I played with. I'm going to take out Mirror Force from the side, and I'm going to take out the Book of Moon for 1 Valhalla. Oh, my side deck. I'm going to play 3 Sanctuary in the Sky in my side deck, because Gravekeepers just blows me. That just hurts so bad because I can't summon any of my huge beaters. So, and I can use Hyperion's attack effect twice, and I won't take damage. So I'm going to side those 3. That'll be pretty nice. Especially with Dark World coming out, Field Spell is going to be everywhere. So yeah, that'll be nice. So there's the deck. I'll do a binder profile maybe in a minute. I don't know yet. But just let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Go subscribe to MD Value 1 because that's my bro. He's a good player, and he's got good stuff. So we're all part of Team Neo. That's the team that me and a couple other people started. But yeah, I'm just rambling. So just go subscribe to both of us, and let us know what you think. Thanks.